condolences are in order. RIP is in order. But before we get to that, everybody, I'm going to ask you this simple question. Would you vote for Reneto Adams as Commissioner of Police? Yes or no? Everybody, if you would vote for Reneto Adams as Commissioner, like the video. Everybody would vote for Reneto Adams. If Top Cop Post is put to a vote, Mr. Reneto Adams, would he win? That is the headline. I'm going to repeat it again. If Top Cop Post, and Top Cop Post means the highest ranking police officer, which is of course undoubtedly Commissioner. If it was put to a vote, would you vote for it? Like the video. Everybody who would vote for Reneto Adams, talk to me inside the comment section. As I mentioned earlier, RIP is in order. Condolences are in order. Let me give you the headline again for transparency in case you never hear and you never see. If Top Cop Post, which is Commissioner, if the Commissioner post is put to a vote, would Reneto Adams win? That is the headline. So you are not going to tell me yes or no inside the comment section and on the like button. If you would vote for Reneto Adams, move out Kevin Blake and put in Adams. Reneto Adams has a few things to say. You understand? Okay? Mark Golding has a few things to say where the police force is concerned. But Top Cop Post put to a vote. Would you vote for Adams? Would former senior superintendent of police, Reneto Adams, if it was a vote, would you vote for him? Talk to me. That is the headline. And we're going to talk about it. Today's Manifest Mondays, by the way, everybody, alright? And with that being said, we say this. Whatever your dreams, your goals, and aspirations are for today, Virtual TV hopes that it bears fruit. 50 people comment if you would have voted for Reneto as the top cop, which is Commissioner, of course. 100 people like the video who sure they would have voted for you. And like the video, if you wouldn't vote for him either, the choice is yours. So everybody will have something to play for. We're going to run the clip. You understand me? Alright? So, my people, condolences, as I mentioned, are in order right now. RIPs are in order because there is now a serious situation happening currently that I'm about to tell you. Subscribe to the channel, everybody. Share the video. We know already I said we chat too much, so don't go to listen to this.
What has happened in the last 24 hours plus with 11 police fatal shootings is a concern to us. You know our position that we support the body-worn cameras being deployed on special operations. We think this is an important thing to ensure that Jamaica can have confidence that the rule of law is being scrupulously followed by our law enforcement officers. And the metrics where you have a situation like 11 citizens killed by agents of the state in such a short space of time, that is a concern. I can't make any comment on the specifics of those incidents, but just the statistical side of it is concerning. And I think that we need to find ways of providing an assurance of accountability for the use of extreme force, deadly force by the police. And I think the society is increasingly perturbed that we're seeing this elevated level of police fatal shootings and nothing really apparently in place to assure accountability around it. They have so much work on their plate now. The volume of investigations that would be in their portfolio has grown tremendously as a result of the increase in police fatal shootings. So it's a long period of time before families and a community get the benefit of hearing what Indicom's investigation produced. In the meantime, people are feeling extremely vulnerable and very concerned. And that's not a good thing because the force is there to serve and protect, and they're doing a wonderful job for the most part. But there are these things happening which are not good, and we would like to see something done to address that. And as Minister of National Security, I'd ask you to, I know that must exercise your mind a lot because it's a very thorny issue, but I'm hoping we can find some way of changing the paradigm a bit and restoring a sense of primacy of the rule of law in how we police our population. I think it's very important.
Alright, so welcome each and everyone. Welcome. Again, everybody who would have voted for Reneto, like the video if you're sure. If the top cop position was put to a vote, would you vote for Reneto Adams? Alright? Now, let's get into it, everybody. Okay? Now, we know that the top cop position, it is not a vote. They do not vote for the commissioner. The citizens of Jamaica, I would say the least, does not decide who their commissioner of police is going to be. Okay? We don't get a say as to who is going to be our commissioner of police. We don't. Okay? And with that being said, we're now going to move forward. Now, in mid-January, a little known organization called itself Change.org launched a petition for the job of police commissioner to go to Mr. Reneto Adams, the former senior superintendent of police. Now, 2 weeks into the petition, we heard that it garnered 3,860 signatures. 3,860 signatures. 3,860 signatures. 3,860 people sign for Reneto Adams. Get the position out of 5,000. Now, me know that video and I go get 3,600 comments. But as much of you know, think of this video as the petition. Everybody like the video who are Reneto Adams in there. This is brand new breaking information. Everything that I'm saying you will see 3,860 people. So everybody know if you want Adams as commissioner, comment, vote no in the video. Vote in the comment section. Vote, I'm telling you. Now, the targeted amount was 5,000 signatures. Since then, we have not heard anything further. We are willing to bet that a properly run signature campaign asking to that for the cockpit country mounted by the environmental lobby headed by the Jamaica Environment Trust using the portal of the Prime Minister's office would result in an overwhelming number of support signatures for Mr. Adams. So what is being said was this is a small portal. This was a small platform. This was a platform that didn't have that much viewership or that much support or people knowing about it. But what they're saying, if this was put on a larger platform, such as the office of the Prime Minister, it wouldn't be 3,860 people assigned for Adams take the position. It would have been way more. This is just a small platform doing this, and 3,860 people sign them signature for getting in. Jamaica want Adams. Do you share the video? No. We are willing, according to what is being said. Moreover, we are convinced that if, like Americans who vote for itself a sheriff, if Jamaicans were to put the top cop position to a popular vote instead of leaving it in the hands of a few people as we currently do, Mr. Adams would win, would and should be among the candidates. That means that if whenever the government people them are the people in high position who select the commissioner and it was up for vote, like when you vote for Andrew Wellness, or you vote for Mark Golding, or you vote for your favorite MP or councillor, you get the drift. If people were allowed to vote for their commissioner, Adams would be the clear choice. If that is true, like the video now, comment and tell me if you would have voted for him. Now people, 11 persons big stoned in less than 24 hours by the security forces. That is a problem. We have more to come down and we like the video so forward.